very offended by Black Lives Matter. I, like you, started going back into the streets a long time ago. Tamir Rice, Michael Brown took me. I was like, how we fight this? I done been through all the motions. I've been out in the streets. I'm like, this don't work. I've been to plenty of Black Lives Matter meetings, and the last one I actually went to, I cussed them out and I walked out with a bunch of straight brothers because they would literally sit black men that were straight down and said that the microphone and the floor was for women and transgenders. And I was like, but they're not the ones dying. And brothers are here ready to express how they feel and what they want to do about this. And you telling them to be quiet, y'all full of shit. I went off on everybody and left, and all the men left with me. But as a black woman, I want to say that yeah, Black Lives Matter is some bullshit, and we really tired of them being co-opted by the government. Soros gave them 33 million, and that's not a myth. You can go look that shit up. You follow the dollar, and that's who paid the piper paid the price. So that's who's really running the organization where the money comes from. And it's this agenda to put all of our black men in dresses, and it's really about removing the masculinity from black men, because masculine black men that are in their masculinity and being real men is a threat. So now when you're a man, either you gotta be a boy in a dress or you're toxic. You're a toxic masculinity by simply just being a man. And so they have taken that movement to completely turn all of our men into little bitches. And so
so let me jump in here real quick. I like that you turned into little bitches. I'm sorry, that was funny. But the truth of the matter is you're absolutely right. So again, another reason for the creation of the NFAC. And the reason for that is because the black man for centuries was the most feared warrior on the planet, protecting his black queens. And the queens were warriors too. So that's why when you see NFAC, you see sisters and brothers out there, but there's nothing toxic about being a man. There's nothing toxic about being a warrior. There's nothing toxic for wanting to fight for your people. There's nothing. The only person that is toxic to is someone who's intimidated by the fact that they can't control it and have their own agenda. So we have stepped back into the spotlight. And I'm going to share something with you, Meech. You would be surprised how many families I've gotten phone calls from. Children, young men saying, thank you. I finally saw a strong black man. I had given up hope that y'all existed. And that's why I'm sitting here with you, because a true black man has no problem working with a true black sister.